Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I've had so many lately. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And this week it's going to be a little bit different because I am talking about hair this week. So if you have short hair, if you feel like you can't participate this week, I am very sorry, but hopefully I'll see you next week. And if you do have long hair, if you're a girl, if you're a guy, and you want to get your hair out of the way when you're training, you're going to want to watch this video. So because I've gotten a few questions about my hair in the past, about how I get it to stay so nice, even, you know, like this hair I've slept in. Basically, I went to the gym, I slept in it, and then I tucked it back into the ponytail, and I'm filming this video. So because I've gotten questions about my hair before, I've decided to enlist the help of my friend Victoria to film a video and show you how I do it. So let me show you how I get this done. So guys, I'm starting this with my hair down, and just fair warning, it's disgusting. This is 4 days, no washing. Also, fair warning, my friend Victoria here is just standing behind this door. Do you want to pop in and say hi? She'll be filming the back of my head because I can't. So let's get started with my favorite because it just looks a little classier. I like to do a ponytail, but to do a good ponytail for training, you need one of these brushes. I don't know if this is synthetic or not, excuse me vegans and vegetarians, but this is like a boar backcombing brush. It's full of hair and other things. This will help you basically tame flyaways and give you a little bit of volume before you tie up your hair. So what I like to do first, before all of that, is assess the greasiness of my scalp, which is very high right now, and use some dry shampoo. I also have this one. It's a powder actually. This comes in powder form from Bubble and Bumble. It's a little expensive, but when you put this at your roots, it gives you volume also. So let's do it with this one. So what I do after that, after taking my hair down, is putting this on my roots, trying to get all the greasy parts to be less greasy, although let's face it, it's gonna be greasy and disgusting anyway, but nobody's gonna see it. So you just apply it, massage it, just like body lotion, except it's on your hair, and it gives you volume. Instead of giving you shiny hair, it gives you a little bit more to work with. I like that it gives you some texture to backcomb your hair afterwards. And then it gets on your shirt. So I will massage my hair on it because I'm gross. And then I'm gonna get to backcombing. So I like to backcomb this area here so it gives me height because I'm very short. You don't have to do this, but it will also help tame flyaways if you have baby hairs in the front like I do. I have them here. It helps with that too. So you just grab your hair, backcomb a little bit of it. Try to bring most of it at the front, because if you have too much of a bump in the back, your ponytail's gonna look a little strange. You're kind of gonna look like a dinosaur, which is what, you know, some people like, but not a fan. So once you've done that, I like to grab two bands, because one is never enough, and what if one breaks? That's how I feel, and because my hair is very long, I don't have time during a workout to figure out my hair situation, so two no metal bands are very important, and then you start pulling up. So what I like to do is get one hand below and then start brushing. So this way you can get all the dandruff out of your hair, because that's the case for me right now. Hello winter. And also get the flyaways into your ponytail with the backcombing, and that helps keep your hair together when you're training, when you're high impacting. This stuff is less likely to fall out if you brush it in. So do it on this side, give it a good brush, and you're gonna take care of the weird smoothing thing that's happening after, don't worry. So I do it that way, try and grab any loose hairs that I have, and then I tie it up. Maybe halfway, close to the crown, but not quite at the crown. And then I bring it up, I don't know if you can see, bring it up slightly so that the poof that I made in the front starts showing up. And then here I'm gonna backcomb my ponytail itself because I like it to have volume, I like it to be nice and big. There's nothing worse than a little tiny tail of a ponytail when you're trying to be all sexy and snatchy at the gym and you have like nothing to show in the back. So I want to look like some kind of horse, majestic unicorn thing that is lifting. So I'm going to back comb this ponytail thing that I just made and brush the top so it doesn't look like I'm knotting all of it, although that's exactly what I'm doing. So I like to do the bottom of it too, because that gives it a lot of width. And then, time for hairspray, very important. I use this kind of hairspray, not really specific on the brand. What is specific though is the quality. I like stickiness. You want it sticky because you want to stick all the baby hairs into your ponytail, very important. So I go for unscented. If you like scented, if you're a guy you might want unscented, but I can't stand the smell. And I think when you sweat also, you sweat the smell of it, so I'd rather not. So I have this extra hold thing with stickiness, and I'm gonna lift up my ponytail and give it some height again. And this is gonna fall, like especially if you're running, like this is not gonna stay up, let's face it. So you go ahead and throw that in and mold it into what you want it to look like this. Both sides, don't forget, because one side's gonna be up and one side's gonna be down. So you just go ahead and mold it up. And then, the best part, we're gonna smooth all the baby hairs into my ponytail again. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray, and then give it a good brush in, so that everything stays in there. And then I'm gonna start molding the shape of the front. So I'm gonna go again, and then start molding it. Remember, this is sticky, so you can mold your hair into whatever you want. If you don't get the right brand, you're gonna know right away because it's gonna feel really gross. Or it's just not gonna work. I think I nailed it. Oh no, wait, we need bobby pins. So I like to use black bobby pins. The reason for this is the brown ones are shiny and they look weird in your hair. Even if you have brown hair, they'll show up a lot more. So if you want to disguise your hair and you want to pretend that you're flawless, use black ones. The trick for these is that you are going to put the bottom, I don't know if you can see here, the part that's slanted is going to be on the bottom. So you're going to open it up and slide it in and slide the ends into your hair. And then you're going to set it in. So what this is doing is keeping your hair in the shape that you just put it, so that when you're jumping, when you're lifting, when you're doing pull-ups, it doesn't go anywhere. So you're gonna do an X with this part. I'm gonna set it. So I'm gonna use this one to bite into the two other ones that I just put. And then you shape it again, and there we go. So the next hair I'm going to do is for when you're doing double unders or kettlebell swings or anything where you're doing a movement back and forth. Basically, your hair is going to get in the way. A, because double unders, your ponytail is going to get stuck in it and stop you from jumping. And B, I noticed this morning when I was doing kettlebell swings, my ponytail would get in my eye every time I swung, and it was so fucking annoying. So this is my hair for when I'm doing those movements and I don't want it to get in the way, not even when I'm squatting. So this is kind of like my messy bun tutorial, I guess you want to call it, although I know that's like so last year. But this is basically what I do when I put it up. Okay, so the way we prep this is the same. You're going to use the BB powder or the dry shampoo, whatever it is. Basically, you want your hair to be as messy and as sticky as possible. If your hair is clean, it is not going to be a good idea to do this hair. Just do a ponytail. If your hair is clean, do a ponytail, because this holds better when your hair is dirty, messy. If you curled it and used hair products, it's going to be the best. So this is what I do after like 2 days of curling my hair. It's not curled right now, but this is like day 3 of no hair washing, basically. So we're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to set it up in a ponytail, except we're not going to tie it up as a ponytail. You follow? So I'm going to just brush it back. Do the same thing I did earlier. Scoop it with the brush to get the baby hairs out of the way. Because this is the same function, right? Getting your hair out of your face, keeping you looking sexy while you're training, except you're not gonna be blinded by your own ponytail this time. So I'm trying to get the bumps out of the way here, because I don't want no bumps, and this hairstyle actually works better if you don't have too much of a poof in the front like I did before. So I'm just gonna smooth it back. And also smooth back my dandruff because ew. So now that you've done one turn on your ponytail, you're gonna go and do another one here. And now for the last one, you're gonna scoop your ponytail, slowly pulling and pushing your ponytail this way. So see what that does right here? That creates kind of a cute little bun. And then you can start, I don't know if you can see, hope I'm filming. Just kind of squeezing the hair out slowly, tugging at parts of it, pushing parts of it that you don't want to be sticking out, until you have the bun of your desires. Basically, it looks like this. Now my hair is getting longer, so what I like to do is use bobby pins to pin it so it doesn't start going everywhere. I also like to pin the front this way so that it has a better kind of bounce to it and it doesn't fly back all the time. So there's nothing sexier than a bun not being a bun anymore. So I pin it, and you just use like shit ton of these. Just go for it. You want to make X's like I said before because that will keep them from falling. Especially if you're doing push-ups or burpees, you don't want to be doing those on bobby pins. And sometimes what I like to do in the back is grab one of these. They're just little pins. I like the clear ones. If I'm doing anything like sit-ups, I will not use these because I'm going to crush it. But I like to kind of bring back the top here and just pin it because my hair is getting heavy and it's just getting longer, so that helps with the bouncing. And once you're ready, you do the same thing as earlier. You do some of this and you brush it back just like I did before. So this, tuck everything in. You could do it with the back also if you have hair that's not really coarse or that doesn't need too much slicking back. And then basically, once I've done this, I will push this forward to give me a bit more of a forehead because otherwise it's slicked back so much I look like when you're petting a cat. So now I spray the whole thing so hopefully it doesn't move. And that's it. And there you have it, my friends. This is my hair tutorial video. I don't know if that qualifies me as a beauty guru. God, I hope it doesn't because I'm a really shitty one. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I hope it was entertaining for you. I hope it was helpful. And let me know in the comments if you want me to do more of these videos. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to watch more of my videos. And I will see you next week. Bye!